Well, it's been a rather even start to proceedings here in the opening couple of minutes at Lady Bay, but I revert back to the previous encounter between these two sides where Doncaster dominated for a great deal of the game, only to be undone by a scintillating second half display from the Archers of Nottingham. And talking of the home side, here they come through Ryan Oluwafella, charging down the left hand side. He advances towards the 22. Great tackle brought down there. And now there's a ruck opportunity for Nottingham. Some good early pressure here from the home side. Arden with the offload into the centre of the field, testing the Doncaster defences. Early on in the piece, Arden out towards Ferreira. Ferreira, chicken wing, out towards Stapley. Stapley turns around, back to Ferreira, who has open space. And it's Nottingham who draw first bloods at Lady Bay. So it will be a line out here for Doncaster as the Knights look to respond to that early try, courtesy of Sebastian Ferreira. Attempt at the rolling maul being held up rather brilliantly here by Nottingham. Some really resolute and rugged defence, not allowing any advancing for Doncaster. Offloaded out towards the left-hand channel, out towards Veanu. Veanu with the grubber in behind. There's a foot race on here between Stapley and Oluwafella. It's Oluwafella who wins it and dives over the line for Doncaster's first try. Well, this line-out provides a nice opportunity for Nottingham to head straight back into this one. Thrown into the mixer by Clayton. Nottingham now going for that characteristic rolling maul, a tactic which has seen so much success, venturing towards the try line. Being held up brilliantly here though by Doncaster. Comes out towards Goodwin. Goodwin with the offload. Back towards Arden. Crossfield kick. David Williams is there. Williams rushes onto it and dives over for Nottingham's second try. Doncaster just beginning to get into their rhythm here as we approach the 23rd minute of play at Lady Bay, and here comes Toulouse Veanu showing off some really silky smooth footwork as he surges towards the try line, brought down by two Nottingham defenders. Danger not cleared here though for the Archers. Doncaster pounding down the door, looking to exploit any gaps present in the Nottingham defence as Ben Murphy dives over the try line and Doncaster get the response. Scrum coming up for Nottingham as they look to advance into the Doncaster 22. Goodwin pops it between the legs to Williams. Williams back to Arden. Arden offloads to Stapley under so much pressure from the Doncaster defence. Somehow grubbers it out towards a charging Oluwafella. Oluwafella cuts inside and dives over for his 7th try of the championship campaign. Admittedly, it's still early in this second half, but when you've got two teams separated by a single point, it feels as though the next try in this encounter will be absolutely pivotal as Keegan Christian Goss strides towards the 22, brought down adeptly by two Doncaster defenders. Now in the hands of Toby Venner as Nottingham attempt to prod and probe their way through a sea of never-ending red shirts. Parks. Now out to Arden. Now on to Stapley, who finds an onrushing Oluwafella with space down the left-hand channel, brought down by a crunching tackle. As Doncaster look to take the sting out of this re-energised Nottingham attack. Plenty of work still to do here though for the Knights as Jay Ecclesfield, finding space, ventures deep into Doncaster territory, brought down once more. Still work to be done here for the Archers as well though. As Parks finds Oluwafella. Oluwafella out towards Williams under intense pressure from three Doncaster defenders. Williams muscles his way home for his second try. Line out corralled safely by Ferreira as the Archers look to press home their advantage. Venner to Oluwafella. Oluwafella to Christian Goss. And it's 3-3 for KCG. Another scrum coming up here for Nottingham as the hosts try to put this game to bed. And I mentioned this earlier on in the piece, but this game does feel very similar to the previous encounter between these two sides, where the Knights ultimately crumbled under the sheer weight of the Archers' unrelenting pressure in the second half. And the men in green continue to venture forward here, attempting to put that ball into the meat grinder and bludgeon their way over the goal line. Doncaster's defence is holding firm though as Cody Veretti in the bright blue scrum cap surges forward now. Some real attritional rugby being played in this zone as the Knights can only hope for a handling error from the hosts. Nottingham though being urged on by this sizable home crowd. They want to see try number 6 in this one, and that front line are certainly capable of doing that. as Goodwin finds Arden, who kicks that straight towards Stapley, who loses his man and crosses over the line for his first try of the game. Penalty here for Nottingham. Venner takes it quickly, splits the sea of red shirts. He's got Wright with him, offloads it to Wright, and that will cap off a magnificent display for the Archers.